What's up, everyone? Here with another video today. I'm feeling, by the way, like 100% better from the last video I did where I was like blowing my nose and coughing and feeling like crap. So thankfully, because of me feeling better, I thought, well, let's do a video. And because I was feeling like crap, I was actually going through my magazines and kind of, just doing nothing because what else is there to do? And I came across this. I've never looked at this magazine since I bought it. I bought it like 2021, maybe, I want to say. 2021, I think. I got it in a lot. And they do this every year in PWI. If I get to it here. Here it is. It's the PWI poll. So look at this. Pound for pound, the best wrestler in the world. Fans voted back then, and they wanted Chris Benoit. They voted him as the pound for pound, the best wrestler in the world. This, of course, is pretty much from late 99. The magazine's May 2000, but there's reports in here from December of 1999. So that's how far ahead the months are for these magazines compared to what they're talking about. If you could choose to watch the matches of only one wrestler, that's Rob Van Dam, which I find interesting because it goes Van Dam, Benoit. Over here is Benoit and Van Dam. It's just split the difference there, right? ECW wins the highest quality wrestling for North America. The WWF, though, however, won the Premier Federation in North America. Who really rules Monday nights? We went with the WWF. In May of 2000, they chose that. And if you could read any book by any wrestling star, that went to Vince McMahon. And boy, wouldn't that be a book now, right? If you could pick one wrestler to have retire, that's not very nice. But Mick Foley, I think they picked Mick Foley because Mick was so beat up and such, right? I don't think they did it out of like a negative thing where like, dude, you suck, get out. It was more of like, dude, you're hurting, get out. Who is the sexiest male wrestler? That goes to The Rock. Wow. Wrestling's best TV commentator was Jim Ross. Most influential person is Vince McMahon. Best wrestling weekly TV show went to Raw. I mean, a lot of this stuff pretty common when you think back to the year of the era of wrestling, right? 99, 2000. Who's the most underrated wrestler in the world? That went to the Hardy Boys. So that's something unique. Best brawler, Ming. Overrated wrestler, Kevin Nash. Mankind came in third, which I'm actually shocked about because I know there was a lot of Foley heads back then, right? The whole Foley is God and all that stuff. I think a lot of fans still didn't really care for Mick Foley, though. The fact that, Benoit came in at 1%, which I kind of get. My buddy Zeke Zanzibar was never a Benoit fan. He never got the hype for him, and I did. I liked Benoit, so I could see why Benoit's in there a little bit. I think a lot of the fans from maybe the 80s didn't understand the hype for these smaller wrestlers at the time. The Rock gives the best interviews. Super Crazy got best Mexican wrestler over Rey Mysterio. Goldberg got the most dangerous, which is ironic because he just got done kicking Bret Hart's head off right at Starrcade here. Promising new star went to Rhino over the Hardy Boys and even Kurt Angle. Look at that. That is insane that Rhino would get that over Kurt Angle. Should have the WWF continued the pay-per-view after the tragedy. Wow. Yes. 74% says yes. That's insane too. Wow. How long will it take for ECW to be on par? 3 to 5 years. Well, no, because a year from now, never came in third. But a year from this era, ECW is pretty much dead. So is WCW, right? Both companies are out of business. Who do you think will be number one in next year's PWI 500? Goldberg. No, Goldberg was not number one. Who was number one in... I guess I could look at the magazine right now, but I don't really want to go searching through. I don't even know if I have that one, actually. I might be missing that one. that PWI 500. I don't think it was Goldberg, though. Probably maybe The Rock or Triple H, I'm going to say. Okay, this is interesting. Which was the best ECW pay-per-view of 1999? Anarchy Rules won that with 35%. I did not like Anarchy Rules. Anarchy Rules, I might put it just above Hardcore Heaven, which I did not like either. I thought the best pay-per-view they had that year, well, two of them. One, I thought Guilty as Charged, the one right off the bat, was awesome. You had Dreamer Incredible in a Stairway to Hell match. You had Taz in the franchise for the title. You had Lance Storm and Rob Van Dam for the TV title. You had Super Crazy against Tajiri in one of their first pay-per-view matches against each other. You know, you had a good three-way tag match open up the show with Doring and Roadkill against the FBI, against Balls Mahoney and Axel Rotten. I don't know. It was just, I thought Guilty as Charged was pretty solid. Living Dangerously, I thought, was pretty solid too. I still to this day like the Rob Van Dam Jerry Lynn match at Living Dangerously more than I do their match at Hardcore Heaven that happened 2 months later. I thought the Living Dangerously match was well above the Hardcore Heaven one. And maybe I'm a small niche in that who thinks that, but I'm just saying, if you go back and watch those two shows, those two pay-per-view matches of RVD and Jerry Lynn, I still think Living Dangerously holds up better than Hardcore Heaven. But ECW would disagree with that. They thought it was the other way around. This is, which was the best pay-per-view of the year? Oh, WCW pay-per-view of the year. Halloween Havoc. That was a pretty solid one. I remember that one. Mayhem was good too. That was the Brett and Benoit finals. So as you can see, it's just like kind of like votes, like who wins what. But the cool thing about this is that they actually have a history here. They actually go back to 1993 and show who, to 99 in here. So look at this. Who's pound for pound? Jushin Thunder Liger was the main guy. Look at that, 32% then. Jeff Jarrett came in at 12% over Brett and Kurt Hennig. Huh. What the hell? Nothing against Jeff Jarrett, but wow, that's got to be a mistake. There's no way. No way. If you only watch the matches, only one wrestler, whom would you choose? Ric Flair gets that. That can't be right, because look, they go in order, right? 32, 8. There's just no way. I must have that magazine. I must have it. Of course I have it. It's 1993. Hold on. Let's see here. I don't know what year that would be in, though. Or where this took place. I don't know. I'm going to have to go through my magazines and take a look. When I do, I will chime in on that and let you guys know. But Jim Ross still gets commentator here. Where's it at? There it is. Wrestling's best commentator, Jim Ross. So they do this, like I said, through the years. There's 94. Jushin Liger won again in 94. Legion of Doom won tag team, by the way, in 94. Who won tag team in 93? Rick and Scott Steiner. Yeah, see, they go in order, right? There's no way Jarrett got 12%. I got to take a look at this and see. That's got to be a huge mistake. So Jushin Liger still wins it. Legion of Doom gets it this time. We got Shawn Michaels coming in 95. Jushin Liger came in last there. And tag team, the Legion of Doom, still with the Steiners following. Who would win a match between Hogan and Diesel? Because Hogan beats Diesel there. Huh. Rey Mysterio Jr. comes in for 96. Jushin Liger is not even in the showing there. And now they're called the Road Warriors, whatever. Legion of Doom, Road Warriors still coming in first there. 97, Rey Mysterio Jr. coming in. I hope this will zoom in. This is kind of being weird today. Rey Mysterio Jr. and Rick and Scott Steiner. 98. Eddie Guerrero takes that one, and Rick and Scott Steiner takes the tag team there. 99, we have, oh my God, Billy Kidman and where's the tag team one? Did they not do it that year in 99? I don't see it. Oh, well. Anyways, you get the drift on what this is. So, yeah. Anyways, these are, like I said, this is the May of 2000. I want to double check I got it right. I'm going to check out that 1993 one, though. I got to know. I have to know where the hell Jeff Jarrett came in at that. That seems weird to me. There's no way wrestling fans in 1993 were saying, I need me, Jeff Jarrett, over Bret Hitman Hart on my television, right? There's just no way. Maybe in Memphis, but I don't see it anywhere else in the world. All right. So that's just my little video for today. If you want to get this magazine, do so. It's not too shabby. Like I said, these Insider Poll Edition magazines were something fun that PWI started clearly in 93. And they kept going, until they still do it now. They still do them. So I don't know what the questions are like now in them, because I own them. I just hardly ever look at the new magazines. They're nicely on display though on a shelf. I got that going. But yeah, all right. So check it out if you want this magazine. It's May 2000, Pro Wrestling Illustrated. I'm sure you can get it for a couple bucks, I would hope. I mean, I don't think it would be too much money. I can't see why. I don't think the 2000 era of magazines are hot commodities for things, but you never know on eBay, right? That's the thing about eBay. You just never know. All right. Until I do my next one, I'll talk to you guys later.